To all the non-believers, I'm making non-believers say.
What's up, y'all? This is Jay Varsity, and welcome to episode 57 of NBA Talk Playoff Edition. And let's just get right to the chase. We're continuing the coverage of the Eastern Conference Finals, talking about Game 4 from last night. And based on what you see from the title, then you know how I felt about that game. I felt like that was a very badly officiated game. I felt like it was one-sided. I felt like Toronto was just going to the free throw line the majority of the game, and it was just like one team was allowed to make more contact than the other, because I saw plenty of instances where Giannis got hit on the way to the rim, and they don't call anything, and it was like Norman Powell gets a little love tap, and that's it. He goes to the free throw line and he gets an and one. But Giannis does the exact same thing, and he doesn't even get the and one. He still got to shoot the free throws. And I understand he's been pretty bad at the free throw line for the past couple of games, but like, y'all need to stop clowning this dude. Y'all need to stop straight. He needs to stop clowning this dude at the free throw line, especially Drake. He needs to sit his dumb ass down. Like, that's just me letting out my feelings. Drake needs to sit down, because it ain't like the Raptors have done anything in the past few years. Let's not forget, y'all got eliminated by LeBron for 3 straight years. 3 straight years. Let's just remember that. But anyway, yeah, I felt like that was a badly officiated game. But in all due respect, Eric Bledsoe did come up short again. He did come up short again. Nikola Mirotic was pretty much awful. Well, not pretty much. He was awful. And collectively, the Bucks, Giannis, Chris Middleton, and probably George Hill they had decent games. But collectively, this game should not have been as blown out as it was, because there was a lot of bad calls going towards in favor of the Raptors. There was too many bad calls. I'm sorry. I'm calling this out. You can say, oh, everybody blames the referees, but I'm solely going after the referees on this one, because there was a lot of bad calls in this game. There was a lot of bad calls. Like, Game 5 is going to be so much different, because that's the pattern with this series so far. Calls are being favored towards the home team, and so far both teams have not kept the same rhythm of offense go on the road. And I expect Milwaukee to win Game 5. I expect them to win Game 5 and Game 6, because this series to me is just about done. The Raptors had their fun. They had their fun making this somewhat of a series, but it's about their time you put these guys away. Put these guys away. Like, this series does not need to go 7. This series does not need to go 7. You got the Golden State Warriors already waiting on the winner, and we're over here with a tie series in the Eastern Conference Finals when this series should be 3-1 right now. This series should be 3-1. Like, I don't give a crap what anybody says. This should be 3-1. But yeah, keep clowning Giannis at the free throw line. This man's gonna have a monster game, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit. You're gonna be like, oh shit. This guy's not joking now. But I understand Kawhi been going at it, man. Kawhi been a warrior in this series, but like, I don't expect the rest of the Raptors squad to do what they did last night. I don't expect Marc Gasol to be that consistent from the 3. I don't expect Kyle Lowry to show up. I still have no faith in the Raptors. I still have no faith in the Toronto Raptors. No faith. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I still have no faith. And that 3-2 zone that the Raptors did, it was only effective because the referees weren't making calls. It was only effective because of that. Other than that, Giannis should have been at the free throw line way more than he was. And I don't give a damn if you told me, oh, but he missed 6 out of 10 free throws. I don't care. How much contact did he receive? I could tell you right now, there was so many calls. Malcolm Brogdon getting hit on that layup and still doesn't get the foul. But yet, let alone, you got Kyle Lowry flopping in, all because he gets a little tap from Brook Lopez. He gets 2 free throws. I'm like, are you kidding? And then Serge Ibaka getting physical with Giannis, and then on that 3-point shot from Van Vliet, and then all of a sudden Ibaka's the one getting the free throws. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Nah. There was too many weak calls. They're just pushing this to make this series seem interesting because the Warriors and the Blazers series was a bust, like we all knew it was gonna be. Like, come on, man. Don't push this any farther than it has to be. The Bucks are gonna win this series, and we're gonna get ready for Warriors Bucks. The Bucks are going to the finals. If the Bucks don't make it to the NBA Finals, then the NBA Finals are not worth watching. Because the Bucks are not gonna win. I mean, what do you mean? What am I talking about? If the Bucks don't make the NBA Finals, then the NBA Finals are not worth watching because the Raptors are not gonna beat the Warriors. They're not gonna beat the Warriors. They are not suitable to play against the Warriors. It's either the Bucks or just give the title to the Warriors already. The only team that should be playing the Golden State Warriors is the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't give a damn what anybody says. If the Toronto Raptors make the NBA Finals, then just give the title to the Warriors already. Just give it to them. Just give it to them because Toronto is not going to beat Golden State four times in a 7-game series. I have more faith in Milwaukee doing it than Toronto. But yeah, I say that Milwaukee's going to take Game 5 and Game 6 because I believe the officiating is going to be down the middle now. And it's going to, and when I say down the middle, it's going to be even calls now. And for anybody that says, "Oh, Giannis be traveling, oh, you're just saying that because he could do a longer Euro step than anybody else in the league. Because 2 steps for y'all, it looks like 4. Like, you can't help that the man is big. Just because the man big, that don't mean that he always traveling. Like, come on, man. I'm getting sick of that already. But yeah, let Milwaukee going back to the Milwaukee they've been all season, and this series is done. Let Milwaukee win Game 5, and this series is over because you're definitely not winning Game 6. Because Milwaukee is ticked off. They are ticked off. The Bucks are ticked off. Like, the fact that this series is tied is absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. The fact that you got the only difference is that they gave Norman Powell more minutes. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, man. Like, come on. And Marc Gasol ain't gonna be lights out from the 3-point line. Come on, man. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. I don't give a damn. The Raptors are the Raptors. They show who the hell they are and anytime you need them. They disappear like always. But yeah, that's just my feeling after Game 4, man. I still got the Bucks. I'm not getting away from my pick. Anyway, man, that's it. That's all. That's just my reaction to Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Like I said, I'll probably have a free agency special, and a prediction video on what teams need to move forward in the future for their franchises. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe if you like basketball content. This is your boy Jay Varsity, and I am out. Peace.
We got some non-believers out there.
Make believers out of